You're about to learn how to give an incredible 15-minute head and neck massage that really is just going to take you 15 minutes to learn. And it is arguably one of the most versatile ways to give a Thai massage. You know, if you're a yoga teacher and you want to learn how to incorporate massage into shivasana, into different parts of your yoga class, then you can take so much of what's here. If you're a massage therapist, it's a perfect end to a deeply therapeutic experience. And if you're giving massage at home to your lover or to your loved ones, then this one is arguably the best thing that you can do, especially at the end of a long day, or if your partner is stressed, or if you just want to share and nurture and create something that is just so loving and even romantic together. And these techniques come from my latest Amazon bestseller, Couples Thai Massage, and you can get your copy by clicking on this link down below. Now, just before we dive in, for those of you who are already excited to keep on learning, I've got some options for you. Number one, I want you to click this link down below so that you can get my free Thai massage challenge to keep learning head, neck, and shoulder massages. And then for those of you who want to go even further, this is a link to Transformational Thai Massage, which is my coaching and mentoring and certification program, so that you can learn how to give all kinds of amazing massages for all kinds of therapeutic reasons. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click on the bell so that you get notifications every time I post a new video. All right, let's learn how to give this amazing, relaxing massage. To get it set up, we want our partner first to be as comfortable as possible. And one of the things I love to do is elevate the legs. So if you have a bolster, if you have a pillow or two, it's really nice. It will flatten the back, it will relax the whole body. And the easiest way to do it is really just to ask your partner to raise their legs up, and then you slide it right in. You can see she's already willing to help me out, but I will also show you if you want to put it in. And it works like this. Take the legs, give them a little shake, and it's really nice to help relax the back already. And then with one hand, you're going to push the legs up. If the knees want to bend or if they want to stay straight, it's all good. And then you put your prop as high up the legs as they'll go, and place your pillow or your bolster in place. Then we're going to take a blanket, make it super nurturing and comfortable by covering them up. And then we'll have a seat. So I'm positioning myself above her head. And the first thing I want to do, I want to find the soft spots in the fronts of the shoulders and start with a few nice presses. So I'm just placing the heel of my hand right where it feels soft, right where the shoulder and the chest and the arm meet. Press on one side, press on the other. One of the secrets to a great massage is to pause, so that every time I press, I let my hand sink in for some amount of time. Another secret is to ease in. I call it, how slow can you go, how high can you fly? The more gradual you can be, the better the massage. So, you start with a pause of 1 or 2 seconds, and then maybe build up to 3 or 4 seconds or more. Similar with your pressure. Naturally, if you pause a little longer and you just let gravity take over, the pressure will increase just a little bit. I'm doing this with one hand at a time, and that would be lighter than pressing with both hands at the same time. So if the shoulders are open enough that they're basically pretty close to the mat or to the bed, then you can press on both sides at the same time. But we build it up. We enjoy the journey. And already, what a big difference. You can hear her breathing deeply. You can hear letting go. So I'm going to turn her head now to one side, and continuing with a little bit of stretching. So one hand is holding the head, the other one is going to push on the shoulder. No pushing or pulling on the head, just a supportive hand there, and then press, release, repeat. All of this is all connected. The head, the face, the shoulder. It's one unit. Give it all a nice sweep, bringing her head to the other side. So if we want to give a head massage, let's think of those shoulders first. Let's make some space. Let's allow already for a lot of good relaxation. So just tractioning or stretching those shoulder and neck areas. And then a good sweep. The head comes back to center. I'm going to take both of my hands now and slide them under the backs of her shoulders for one more shoulder technique. So I'm just literally pushing my hands as far as they'll go, and then I'm just pushing up, pressing my fingers up into her back. And then while they're pressed up there, maybe one hand at a time, I can make some gentle circles, if that's available to you. If you can't make the circles, just focus on the push-ups. In fact, I call them finger push-ups. Nice push-ups or circles. When my hands come out, I might press again on the front of the shoulders. Fronts and the backs, they work together. And so it's nice to go back and forth between them. And then with two hands, I'm just going to pull on her head a little bit, letting her neck be nice and long. And then I can make some circles right at the tops of the shoulders with both hands. And then on both sides of the neck. And let it be luxurious. Take your time. That's the key thing. You want to give a good massage. It's really not about any fancy schmancy techniques. It's about the time that you take. It's about willing to slow down. And if you feel some tension, I mentioned how slow can you go, how high can you fly. So the full story of that is I start with a lighter pressure and I start with shorter pauses to help create a melting experience. But then as things relax a little more, then I will just hang out in these places, pause longer, and just really slow it all the way down. Give their body some time to do what it knows how to do, which is really to heal itself, support itself. We all want to feel better, and it just takes the time that it takes. So when you do that, you help them to do what they know how to do, and then that also means that they're going to appreciate you that much more for what you're offering, and it also helps you to feel good as you give. You're not working too hard, you're enjoying the pauses and enjoying each other. So I'm making these circles on both sides of the neck, just really making those circles, pushing in and out, and then slowing down as things soften up. And then coming to the face, I'm going to make more light circles. So the circles are super light. Little goes a long way. I'm close to her temples. We'll just make some nice soft circles here. And place my thumbs on the forehead. Slide them down over here. Sliding my thumbs down. Feel like I can cover the whole forehead this way. Start close to the eyebrows. And then go to the middle. And then go to the top. I can do that a few times. If my thumbs get all the way to the temples, make sure to lighten up the pressure. Super light if you want to work the temples a little more. It is nice to work the temples some more, just making really soft circles there. From here, we get the jaw. So I'm just taking a couple fingers on both sides and start close to the ear. Just in front of her ears where the jaw, where we open and close our mouths, we can feel the joint there at the top. Enjoying the oohs and the ahs and the appreciation that she's feeling. You know, people who have a lot of tension, neck tension, shoulder tension, more often than not, they'll have a lot of jaw tension as well. So let's just spend some good time here. You can see I haven't moved my fingers, just making those circles, hanging out. And maybe as I slow down my pauses, I'll just press there now for a few seconds. And release. And press again. And I can continue to make circles all along the jawline until I get to the chin. So spend good time on the jaw. And then from here, we're going to spend good times on those ears. So let's find the lobes at the bottom. Make some circles there. You know, there's a whole branch of reflexology that says the entire body is mapped out on the feet. We know that one pretty well, on the hands, but also on the ears. So we don't need to know exactly how it correlates to the rest of the body, but just know that when you give those ears some attention, make some gentle circles and squeezes like I'm doing now, it has a ripple effect of relaxation. As we said, this is our goal here. Incredible relaxation for the head and for the body. And the more the body is relaxed, the more the head is relaxed, and vice versa. So, on her ears, I'm just gently circling and gently, and it's almost like a pinching motion without being too pinchy, just a little squeeze. I've been going up and down a lot, and now I'm just slowing it down again. It's the same rhythm. And then behind the ears, this pressure is pretty light. Just with one finger, go behind those ears and make those gentle circles. And then pause without pressing in. Just the lightest amount, maybe 1 out of 10. Now I'm going at the top of her ears, making some circles. Just taking my time. Feeling those good places where my fingers can sink in. And now pausing again. And for the grand finale, the scalp. Circles on the sides of the head, on both sides, circles on the top. And how do we get the back? We gently scoop up the head in our hands, like fingertips. Go right where the neck and the head meet. This is called the occipital ridge. And all I love to do here again is I'll let those fingers make those circles and then I'll pull back nice and length. And then maybe one hand can hold the head, the other hand can make circles a little bit higher up from that ridge. Same thing, this hand's holding. My left hand is making the circles this time. As I put the head back down, again encouraging that nice length in the neck. A few more circles. And really, there's no end to how much you can do these circles. And then something a little bit different. We're going to do something a little bit invigorating. So if your partner has hair, we know it's not always going to be the case. Let your fingers slide into the hairline. And even if your partner does have hair, you might want to just ask them ahead of time if you can do this. But your fingers are going to get in right to the roots. Make just soft fists and just gently tug. It's a little bit of invigoration here. So we're pulling without really pulling too much. You can let your fingers find a few places to do that. Now, if they didn't have hair, or it was in a way that you couldn't really get your fingers in there, another invigorating thing you can do is let your fingers just move more quickly in that position. And move things like that. And when we're done, we're going to sweep and quiet ourselves. Connect. We're doing this with someone that we really care about. This is a time to get quiet together, to breathe together, maybe even to talk about, hey, let's take a few breaths together. Come into that harmony as we sweep it out, as we finish up. Another nice thing in that same mold, you can put one hand on the forehead and maybe one hand on the heart, sending feelings of great appreciation and love to your partner. As we join our hands to our own heart, offering it up and receiving all the love that there is to feel right now. If you want to lean in for a kiss, a hug, or anything else, that's up to you. But there is your glorious, deeply relaxing, nurturing, and nourishing head massage. Another amazing reason to learn and start giving this massage right away is because you can learn it so quickly. Really, 15 minutes is all it's going to take, and it really doesn't even matter if you have any massage experience before. I want you to trust all the love and all the skill that's already in your fingertips, and just remember to ease in, take your time, and have some great communication with your partner. Invite them to let you know how they're feeling and ask them as well. And it's just gonna go so good and get better every single time. Don't forget, you can learn all of these techniques in my latest book, Couples Thai Massage, and you can get it by clicking on this link down below. And once again, if you want to keep on going, then my Thai Massage Challenge is there for you to keep learning head, neck, and shoulder massage, and it's totally free. You can sign up for it by clicking this link down below. And my Transformational Thai Massage program is a coaching, certification, and mentoring program for those of you who really want to take your Thai massage skills to the next level. If you have any questions or if you have any comments, post them down below. I'm there to answer them. And for now, I just want to wish you some incredible, amazing, and relaxing massages.